A couple people submitted this question, and I think the answer is show dependent, but I'll let you speak more to it. But specifically, pop rock material. Um, would you rather a good story or incredible singing? I mean, those can live together, but which one? It depends on the show. But what do you feel about that?
Yeah, so the pop rock thing, the industry can't agree on this, which is okay. But everyone has very different opinions about pop rock. And it's starting to become a little bit more show to show as these shows are getting a little bit more with contemporary musical theater. It's getting closer and closer to pop rock, like with each passing year, I feel like. So there's more specificity in it, but this is my opinion on pop rock as somebody, and I say this, and these are the pop rock shows that I've cast. I've done Rent, Kinky Boots, Dear Evan Hansen. Like those are the three big ones where we ask for pop rock material. I don't want to see you act a pop rock song. Here's why. Number one, when we're asking for pop rock material for a contemporary musical theater show like Rent, Kinky Boots, and Dear Evan Hansen, which have contemporary musical theater scores, but we still ask for pop rock, we're doing it because we want to hear the pop rock sensibility in your voice, and we want you to have a certain vocal ability and styling that'll lend itself to the show. The note that actors get in this industry all the time from music departments is that they sound too musical theatery or they feel too musical theatery. And that especially happens when you're going in for shows like We Will Rock You or even Rent or like a Rock of Ages where it's actually a truly pop rock score. You have to be believable as a rock singer. And so if you come in and you're acting your pop rock song, it's kind of a hats on hat situation where it becomes a very musical theater feel to it. And then the note is, oh, well, they're so musical theatery. So the trick I say is fool is into thinking that you're actually like a rock star and just don't act the song. You know, Britney Spears has never acted a song in her life. And so that's kind of why we do it. The other thing I talk a lot about is that you guys are so trained as actors that you don't know how to sing a lyric and not make sense of it. A rock and roll singer can sing lyrics and there's like no meaning behind them. They're just emoting, right? You guys don't know how to do that. So if you don't worry about the acting of a song, you'll still tell the story and you'll still convey the emotion behind the song in a way that makes sense. So don't worry about it when you walk in the room. So that's my perspective. The other thing about it too is in pop rock shows, that emotion is, even in contemporary musical theater shows, the emotion in the song comes from a different place than like an R&H show in a way. And so once we get into the meat of like you actually doing the show, then we can, we see the sides, and then when we give you the songs from the show, that's where you show your acting. But it's just a different storytelling technique, I think, which is why we ask for that pop rock material. I mean, it makes total sense for Rent. Rent, in a way, like there's numbers in Rent when we get into like the actual musical numbers of Rent and not the connecting like recitative numbers, that they kind of become standalone rock and roll songs. And even Dear Evan Hansen, in a way, waving through a window, Evan, it kind of transcends the story for a minute, and Evan has this moment of pure emotion. And Good for You in the second act, these characters have this moment of pure emotion versus like narrative storytelling.